whatever. I'm just gonna. Alright, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Whatever. What are we doing? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna scoot up. I hope you guys can hear me, but it's hot and I'm not turning off the fan. So yeah. And then my do-rag. This is how I went to the DMV. And you can't take pictures with your do-rag on, so I couldn't take pictures with it. So I'm gonna take it off. Alright. So look. Hold up, hold up. So guys, today I want to talk about common sense things. You know, this is going to be called Common Sense 101. The title was given to me by my friend Nalika. Hey boo. So we're going to talk about some common sense things, because some things that's common sense to me may not be common sense to you. Okay, that was that. Believe your kid more than you believe your brother or your friend. Your family members, your friends, your acquaintances, believe your kids. Some of y'all be hearing people tell you how your partners or your brothers or your cousins or your sons are pedophiles, and y'all don't be listening. If they're a pedophile, you need to cut them out your life. You need to make sure they're not around kids, because why in the world would you want somebody to mentally ruin a kid? Like, why do people be protecting pedophiles? Like, why would a little kid just come out and lie? If your child says this and this is this, this is this. Let that person go. Cut him off. Some parents, some aunties, some family members really just don't be believing a child. They believe the pedophile over their children. And it's just like, why? Over your child, over your niece? If your child says this is this, if multiple children are coming up and saying this is this, then this is this, especially if they don't know each other. Like, come on now. Y'all need to stop. Okay? First common sense lesson for the day. Believe your child over your family members, your friends, and acquaintances. If your child says this person is this, they're doing this. Basically, if your child says this person is a pedophile, cut that person out of your child's life. Protect your child, not your relationship. Okay? Your man may be perfect. Your brother may seem perfect. Your uncle may seem like the best uncle in the world or whatnot. But if your child is like this, if your cousin is like this, if your sister, whatever, if your friend's daughter down the street is telling you these things, you need to believe them, because why in the world are they gonna lie? Thank you. Next one, we're gonna talk. This is I ain't gonna pop the topic, but we're gonna understand what I'm saying. Clothing should not incite any violence. You understand what I'm saying? What I wear should not make anybody want to do anything to me. You should not blame what happens on clothes. You should not blame what happened on, oh, she was asking for it. None of that stuff. That don't make no sense. Y'all need to teach your men, your sons, that ask for permission. This is my body. That's your body. If you want to do anything, you ask for permission. If someone says no, they means no. No means no. If it's not a yes, it is not a yes. If it's not a go ahead, it is not a yes. No means no. Y'all really don't understand that. No means no. My clothes do not incite violence. Like, if I want to walk outside butt naked, that don't mean anything. That doesn't mean anybody can touch me. That does not mean nothing. It's my body. Keep your hands to yourself. Y'all need to start holding people accountable for the things they did. Like, no, oh, she was wearing this, so she wanted it. No, honey, no. That's no. If you think like that, you need to go to jail, because that's not okay. That mindset needs to be jail, because then you would allow things like that to happen. No. Teach your sons to keep their hands to themselves and not touch people's daughters. Keep your hands to yourself. If she's not your girlfriend, if she's not your wife, even if she was, and she says no, no means no. 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 Alright, next one. Black life matters don't mean other lives don't matter. If you broke your ankle and people are trying to take care of your ankle, and I'm like, but my ankle, all ankles matter. I got my ankle. Why you guys not paying attention to my ankle? You're gonna be very much confused, right? People are gonna be like, but her ankle is broken. Your ankle is not. Exactly. See, that's the whole Black Lives Matter thing that's going on. Y'all, you understand? Black Lives Matter. The killing of black people for no reason, the violence towards black people for no reason by officers and other Caucasian people for no reason is a problem. Black Lives Matter. Common sense numbers. I like number 3 and number 4. I don't know where I'm at, but these are common sense facts and you guys should be taking notes, okay? Black on black crime does not exist. This is something that should be really common sense. If you live in a neighborhood of black people and you're a criminal, who are you going to commit your crimes to? Like, who are you going to commit your crimes against? Black people, right? Just black on black crimes don't exist. Just like white on white crimes don't exist. Because if you're living in a community of Caucasians, right? Who are you going to commit your crimes against? Caucasians. You see what I'm saying? People will commit crime within the neighborhood or the area. People will commit crime against the people that they're surrounded by, the people that they live close to. So why wouldn't black people kill black people or commit crime against black people if they live in close proximity to black people? You understand what I'm saying? You get it right? Because serial killers usually commit crimes in their neighborhood, right? Exactly. Someone that's robbed is robbing from their neighborhood. So if they're robbing from their neighborhood and their neighborhood is full of black people, who they gonna rob against? Just like when white people commit crime and they're living in a white neighborhood, who they gonna commit their crimes against? Same thing with Hispanic people. Same thing with people of every single race. Like if I live in if I live in Philadelphia. Well, I live close to Philadelphia. Let's say I live in Philadelphia. If I want to commit a crime, I'm going to commit a crime against someone that lives in Philadelphia too, right? That's the same thing. Black on black crime don't exist. It's not true. That should be saying that's common sense. Like if I'm living amongst a certain group of people, who am I going to commit my crimes against? The group of people I'm living with. Nobody's going to travel 10 miles to steal from a convenience store if they got a convenience store down the street. Understand? Alright, cool. Here you go. There are also deadbeat Caucasian dads. Where am I at? I'm at 6 minutes. Okay, cool. There are deadbeat Caucasian dads. People really be thinking black people don't have fathers. Like, oh, black dads are deadbeats. No, they're deadbeat Caucasian dads. They're deadbeat Asians dads. They're deadbeat Indian dads. They're deadbeat dads in every single race. Okay? The reason why it's such a big thing in the black community, or people see it such a big thing, is the mass incarceration. Woo, child! The mass incarceration when the war on drugs came along. Bro, I can't. Yo, imagine me as a lawyer trying to pronounce these words, and I'm just like, at least I pronounced it. I just, woo, child, incarceration. Woo, I was gonna, y'all. But anyway. That's why it's a whole big thing. Oh, you guys, the mass incarceration when the wars on drugs came along, a lot of black men end up in jail. A lot of black kids had to grow up without fathers, and then they started falling in that same line. It just kind of went on. But there are deadbeat white dads out there. Okay, my daddy's not a deadbeat. My uncles are not deadbeats. I have friends my friends' fathers are not deadbeats. Okay. There are deadbeat white dads out there. There are deadbeat dads of every race. Okay? Right. Next thing. Women can choose to raise their kids alone. Oh my gosh. Just because of what a mother is not raising her child along with the father doesn't mean the father is deadbeat. You can always choose to raise your kids alone if you want to. Y'all do understand that, right? Y'all. I'm gonna leave that there. No one should be sterilized without their knowledge. America has this thing where they just be sterilizing people without them knowing what's going on. That should not happen. That should be something common sense. No one should be sterilized without their knowledge. There's nothing else to say about that. Black women feel pain too. These are for the nurses and the doctors that don't know that black women feel pain too, okay? When I get cramps, it hurts. It hurts. When I cut my finger, it hurts. When I stub my toe, it hurts. Paper cut stings. These things hurt. Black women feel pain too, okay? They do. Because sometimes some doctors think that we don't feel pain. Like, yeah, if I punch you in the stomach, would you feel it? If you can feel it, I can feel it. Thank you. Just because someone's light skinned don't mean they're mixed race. A lot of people, where am I at? 9. Okay, cool. I'm good, hey. A lot of people think light skinned people, when someone is light skinned means they're mixed race. No. You could be light skinned and not be mixed race. You guys, you know that, right? I was born in Africa. My parents are African. I'm not mixed race, okay? Just because someone is light skinned don't mean they're mixed race, right? There are people that are dark skinned and they're mixed race, if you didn't know. There are people that are Caucasian and are mixed race. Cameron Boyce, his father is black. Him and his sister look just like their mother. She's white. But they have a black father. I just want to let y'all know. Because for some reason, some people think that all mixed kids come out light skinned. Google mixed kids, honey. Because not all of them light skinned. I ain't mixed. I'm not. No. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is my favorite one. Color of your skin should not warrant... Oh no. The color of your skin should not be a death warrant. Just because someone's of a darker complexion don't mean they deserve to die. When you see someone jogging down the street and they're dark skinned, mind your business. They don't deserve to die. When someone's selling CDs, they don't deserve to die. Thank you. You know, I just feel like so many... Oh, I have another part, but we're going to talk about that part later. I just feel like some of these things are common sense, you know? Black lives matter because right now, blacks are being killed for simple things that if someone of another race did, they would not die. That's why black lives matter the most right now. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I deserve to be shot. And just because I'm black doesn't mean I do not deserve justice. Those are something that should be common sense. All people deserve justice. Nobody's skin color should mean they should die. You know, nobody's skin color should warrant death. You know what I'm saying? My skin tone is not a death warrant. Your skin tone is not a death warrant. That should be common sense, you know? Because more black women died during labor in America than women of any other race. And that's a fact. Google it. Your skin color should not be a death warrant. That should be something common sense. If you're in the healthcare field, you should treat everybody like you treat everybody. Pretend every single patient is your mother that you love and care for, or somebody that you really love. Like, nobody's skin tone should be a death warrant. That fact in Black Lives Matter is just common sense. If I walk out, my clothes, what I choose to wear, and how I choose to look, and how I choose to act, does not warrant sexual assault. I should not be sexually assaulted because I chose to wear something and I chose to act like something. Men need to learn to keep their hands to themselves. Y'all need to raise your sons in a way that they know to respect women and not to touch women and not to take advantage of women because they want to. Instead of training your daughters to wear certain clothes and not wear certain clothes and act like this and act like that because men are like this and men are like that, Y'all should raise your sons to be gentlemen. Yeah. I think that's common sense, you know. Don't raise your son to be a sexual assaulter. Raise your son to be a gentleman. Just like men can walk out here doing whatever, women should be allowed to without the fear of being sexually assaulted. You could be clothed from your head to your toes and still be sexually assaulted. You could be leaving your car, going to an apartment, and still be sexually assaulted. Common sense would tell you, no matter what she's wearing, no matter what she's doing, you should not want to assault her at all. You know, if she says no, it's no. But some of y'all don't know that. So maybe tell you that. Yeah, I went over everything that I had to go over for today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy class. I don't know when the next class will be, but when the next class comes up, I will let you know. I hope you guys took notes. This is Common Sense 101. I know some things were kind of a little bit, you know, explained longer than others. So with that said, thank you class. Good night. Hope you guys have a nice day and all that extra stuff. Stay happy, stay positive, and ooh, y'all, like, I look cute. Okay, look, this may be a mess, but let's not worry about that. I'm learning how to put it down. But yeah.